YouTube, what's going on today, man? It's your boy Justin Revs. We're back with another episode of the RLS is still broken, so we're gonna do something different. My game wouldn't save, but we've got this little truck here, this little red Sport Express. It's not quite the little red Express, but it's a good little configuration. I like the way it looks. It looks era period correct for a little red Express. But we're gonna turn it into a pre-runner. I'm gonna show you, like, it's pretty dang easy, and I'm gonna use like mostly vanilla parts. Okay. I know I have a lot more stuff going on here than you might if you don't have a mod problem like I do, but the off-road independent suspension is vanilla, so it just comes with the game. This configuration, I don't know exactly what this comes with. It might come with the base game, it might not, I don't know, but it's just a D-Series, dude, on a standard frame. This is just a single cab, step side, like short bed pickup with a step side bed, but we're gonna make it cool. So the first thing, independent front suspension, independent front coilovers. You want 6, again, you're gonna have a lot less options than this. Just go 6 lug front hubs. 6 lug hubs have like the best off-road tires. The best tires for we're gonna go the best tires for like off-road stuff, in my opinion, is a 17x9" tire. With on this, it's probably just gonna be a 35, so we don't have to modify the fenders or anything. I want to keep this paint job because it's so sick. And we're going to be able to do that, dude. It's real easy. So this is stressful, right? A little bit, but I have mods installed, so I can't. This is kind of broken. My free roam part selector, but we're going to make it work. If yours is having problems too, I'm going to show you how we get past it. And that's just with the search function. This is very simple stuff. You can get it done. I want, I think the grip all screamers are, vanilla tires as well. So, you know, and they look good, dude. They're going to work just fine. It's an off-road tire, and we're going to have a nice little time. Okay. So that is done up front. I also put brakes on. If you didn't catch that, race front brakes. Make sure you change the pads too. This keeps you from getting brake fade. You could do the off-road brakes too if you want. I don't really know the difference. I just like these. They work the best. No front differential. This is gonna be a 2-wheel drive truck. We're gonna go. Oh, this is probably comes with the seat mod. I mean, now that I'm seeing the seat radiator support. But anyways, dude, D-Series truck. It doesn't matter. And then in the back, let's do a 3-link live axle. So that we get coilovers in the back, so we're not leaf sprung anymore. It looks real goofy. And I think we can add off-road rear coilovers to this as well. Beautiful. And that might level us out a little bit. If not, we can do some adjusting. We're gonna go into the tuning menu. Okay, I don't want you to get scared, but we are. I suggest just do a locking rear def if you want to switch out of, limited slip or open differential, whatever you got, and switch into a locking rear def. But for this kind of stuff, dude, I just want power to both the rear wheels all the time. So it's just welded. Simple. Race rear disc brakes because I can't. Yeah, you probably can too. I'm sure that's a vanilla feature, but it's good to be able to stop, dude. So just go ahead, spend the time. I know this is a real different video, dude, but somebody asked for this. They were like, show us how to do some tuning stuff, or do you have any tips? So I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do right now. So I'm just gonna build a truck and show you some basics, and we're gonna go hit some dunes. I'm not gonna do a whole lap of the thing, don't worry. I don't know. We're gonna go hit some whoops. Whoops, I got excited. Let's go tires. And we need this one, and we're gonna search for screamer. And boom. Wheels, tires, suspension, brakes, dialed, dude. What more could we need? Differential's good. there a sway bar? Okay, I suggest a sway bar for the rear. You can play however you want to play. If you want one in the front, I've noticed that makes me want to flip over a little bit more. We're gonna go. Let's go with the long links. Give it some more room to articulate. We're not, you know, might as well. And that just the longer links make it so the suspension has longer, more room to travel. Different axes. I don't know, dude. Just do the long links, do the short links, do whatever you want to do. Rear diff. Let's just change this to race adjustable, so we can tinker with it while we're out there, if we want. And I think we're done with the suspension portion as far as installation goes. We're gonna keep the stack, dude. I like it. It fits the vibe. Let's stick with vanilla engines. We're gonna go, let's just go with the 5.5, dude. Like, just old faithful, dude. Old vanilla 5.5 liter. And you can make this thing rip, dude. I suggest the race adjust ECU. You probably won't have all these options. Again, I have a bunch of mods installed. So just do what feels good. I don't want a crazy amount of horsepower. I want maybe like 500-600, which, you know, it's a lot still, don't get me wrong. You want to go with heavy duty at the minimum. I like to do ultra heavy duty engine mounts because it's going to be hopping around, dude, and it could just hop out. Can we do like performance race exhaust manifolds? I don't know if that'll be an option for you. Again, lots of mods, but wait, maybe not. Oh wait, is that what was on there before? Wait, did I just break everything? Oh, that's different. Okay, let's just stick with exhaust manifolds, because I'm assuming that is what was working before. This is a weird setup, dude. Hold on. Okay, the smoke is coming out the top. So what about when we do race exhaust manifolds? I don't know if it adds power or not. I'm not seeing anything come out of there. So we're just going to stick with the regular exhaust manifolds. Sorry for my side quest there. But dude, I love just tinkering with this stuff, dude. It's one of my favorite things to do. We'll throw a little supercharger on there. That's so much. Okay, let's rather than the stage 2 performance block, let's just do a heavy duty long block. Because we're, you know, my mindset is we're going to be ripping through the desert for a long time. So let's be respectful to our truck. Let's try and take care of it, you know. Let's give it the heavy duty block rather than the performance block. 642 horsepower. I like that. We'll see how it does. I suggest the race oil pan because you're going to be getting sideways a lot, and the race one has baffles, I guess. I don't know how that works. I'm just assuming. And with the transmission here, you can do whatever you let's just do. Hold on. Let's see here. There's so many options here, but I suggest, can we do like a 8-speed late automatic? Can we do like a race 6-speed? No. Let's keep it simple. Let's just do this race 3-speed automatic because that's kind of like what I like to use. You know what? I lied. Let's just stick with that 4-speed automatic. Let's see how it does. I'm sorry, I took you down such a side quest rabbit hole. Is there a ratchet shifter? Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna keep the seats, I think, even like how they are. Or do we put race seats in real quick? This is what happens when I get to tinkering, dude. I get into it. We're not spending money for like career money, so just let me put my race seats in, dude, and we'll get out of here, okay? Race seat, we're just gonna keep the vanilla ones in. You know, I'm not gonna do anything fancy. We're just gonna do vanilla race seats. I'm not even gonna change the color. just so you know, so we're secure. And then I think we should probably do like a roll cage, and we'll get on with our we'll get on with things. You probably just have the roll cage option. I really suggest Nix's mod. Like if you like this sort of stuff, it's so good. Do we keep the bed bars? They are hitting our 2x4s a little bit. I don't want to hit our 2x4s, dude. Okay, dialed. And anything else? Let's check the radiator situation real quick. And I kind of just want to put on just like a regular radiator support. No, well, let's just switch the radiator. Let's go ultra high performance radiator. You know, whatever. I don't want this thing to get hot. We're going to be out in the desert. Anything else, dude? I don't think so. 5 lug spare. Let's just make it a 6 lug spare. And we don't. It won't even give us the right size. So actually, we're just not going to run a spare. And locking, we only need a rear wheel drive transfer case and locking torque converter. Let's do heavy duty locking torque converter. I have a lot more options. If a variable one is the option, is available, that'd probably be the best for you. Okay. Tuning. This is the fun part. So we don't have anti-lock brakes. I like to bring this down to about 80. And then I like to keep this around like 55 for the front rear bias. You get that option if you have race brakes installed front and rear. You can change the front and rear bias. Drive ratio for you kind of want it high for stuff out here. So we'll go with the 444. That's fine. We can always also bring this up to about 6. We could probably make it higher, but the power band I think is probably happy about there. And then for this, I like to bring this down a lot. I like it to be loosey goosey, dude. Let's see what that looks like after I apply it. It'll probably drop it down quite a bit, and then we'll just change the spring height here. Maybe just throw it all the way up and see what that looks like. We're gonna bring the rear down a little bit, which is gonna be kind of weird, I know, but just bear with me. Let's maybe bump this up to I just want it a little bit higher, but not too much. This menu, dude, the tuning menu, the more comfortable you can get in this, the better. It's my favorite thing to do is just sit here, tinker with vehicles. And it's once you know what things do a little bit more, it makes it a lot more approachable, for lack of a better term. I want the rear down just a little bit. It helps it, keep grip back here where all the power is at. That's where I want the weight to be. And there's not a lot of weight going on back here. There's a fuel tank and there's the bed. A little bit of lean, just a little bit, not a tacky. We're not out here trying to be, lean, what is it? The carrot, whatever, dude. We're not squatting. Jeez, dude, I forgot how to use words. Tire pressure, let's go 12 in the front. Actually, I think 12 would probably be good front, and let's go 10 in the rear. And are we good with the offset of the tires? I'm gonna bring the fronts. Actually, I think if things get crazy, it might even just go into the fender without having over fenders. Let's see if we can. We're just gonna let this rip and see how it does. It's good to have a little bit of negative camber. So I think we're good. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. So we're not going to mess with these other things for now. I didn't mess with this. We're going to go see how it does. I adjusted how it sits. That's really it. And you can do it as you see fit, dude. Like, this isn't the way to do it. This is my way to do it. Right. We just have that 4-speed automatic transmission. We know power's not going to be an issue. It's bouncy. It's very bouncy. Sounds good though. Sounds nice. I like it. But we're going to work on the bounciness here because it's not so good. And then also, I didn't see if we have a sway bar in the front or not. Should probably check that. I like seeing the fire coming out of the tailpipe a little. Oh, buddy. It's actually doing okay. Like, this is without fiddling with the settings, like too much at all. I mean, but it does have a lot of, it does like to hop. It's a happy boy. It is hoppy. This is a good spot to test. It's honestly not too bad, dude. Like, especially for going 90 over big whoops. Like, it's doing wonderful. I'm honestly like pretty happy with how it is. Let's check the, not hit the cactus. Oops. My goodness. Okay, if you hold the recover button, it just brings you back a little bit. Love that. Love that. That is a wonderful part of playing in free roam. But yeah, dude, my save was broken with RLS, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But you know, dude, it's all good. I know I can also fast travel. I'm looking for the road that was right next to the thing. There's a road over here. Okay. I know where I want to be. We're just gonna travel there. It is over here by the starting line. Yeah. So you can tune the truck for different things. You can tune it to do the gigantic whoops. I kind of try and tune it to do a little bit of everything. So it's a little bit more versatile. Okay, let's drop this here. And dude, this is where I built so many trucks, just right here at the little settlement. Okay, so in the rear, we're gonna take some of this rebound out. It's gonna sound kind of counterintuitive, but trust the process. Trust the process. I'm gonna have, dude, I honestly like just go take pictures of other trucks that I like how they run. So I'm looking at the tune from the Ranger right now, and bump damping 9K and 12K. Let's just see how this does. Like, this truck weighs more than the Ranger from the video that I made yesterday, obviously, but let's just see how this setup does. Oh, and a lot less in the rear. Let's bring some of that out. Yeah. Let's see how this looks. Another problem with the old the setup I have going on right now with mods and whatnot is that the game likes to pause itself when I press the menu button, which is super fun. It doesn't do it all the time, like it won't now, but okay. So it's definitely got a little bit of lean, but just like I said, trust the process. And it's actually not as far up on this, on the Ranger at least. So let's see here. Maybe it'll do a little bit better lower. And let's go see how this does. So if you experience a truck or a vehicle that you like the way it handles, there's no no shame in just taking a picture of the setup and going and trying it on something else. I mean, things obviously way different and react differently, but the suspension is basically set up the same for like all the D-Series trucks. It's got the same geometry. So just don't be afraid to copy and paste, bro, and just move one slider at a time and see how it reacts. I'm absolutely good with this going 100 miles an hour over the whoops, just like this. Eating. So these whoops are good. These are little whoops. I would classify them as maybe like, a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10 in some spots, but this little section right here is a good test to see how it's going to do. A good little, how's it do on the bunny slopes. These are the bunny whoops. And then there's big dog whoops like right after this. So it works out well. You know what I forgot to see is if we have a front sway bar installed or not. Lovely thing about free roam, just check it whenever you want, dude. Check it mid-stop. It doesn't matter. Let's take this off. Yuck. Okay. Delightful. Now, trust the process. We're going to lean more in the front, but I think it lets the suspension do a little bit more, like freeze it up a little bit, and we're obviously still staying upright, so we're not too worried. Even though we're on 35s, seems like it should have a taller center of gravity, but because the suspension is not jacked up like crazy, it stays relatively planted. And this is more like a 5, 6, between a 5 and a 7 on whoops. I'm gonna say maybe call it a 6 or a 7. There's some big ones here, and we are absolutely thrashing right now. Just the less drama, the better. And that's just what just happened, is just because I wasn't paying attention. But dude, we are foot down, going 100 over these whoops, just making some minor little changes. And dude, I want more people to experience this and have fun doing this stuff like I do. So I thought, why not? Let's just cook up a little, like, here's a baseline setup, dude. Check it out. You can pause the video, you can rewind, you can screenshot, you can copy and paste my stuff. I hope you do. Because finding a good setup for this and having fun in the desert is what I want you to do. These are big whoops. These are 7/8s. And usually I'm not planning through here because this stuff happens. So, you gotta also drive responsibly and maybe take these at like, 60, 70 instead of just hammer down on everything. You kind of got to play it responsible a little bit. But dude, look at this thing, rips so hard, dude. And just doing just very little things with vanilla BeamNG parts for the most part. I mean, the money bits are the suspension, the wheels, the tires, the brakes, and even down to the coilovers. These are big whoops. We might just kick up here at the end, but honestly, we're good, dude. This thing is a certified little red ripper now, dude. Look at that. Did you ever think you would see something like this just eating up whoops the way we just did? This is my favorite thing to do. In fact, let's do it again. Let's do it with something silly. So that one's great. You know what? Don't forget to do this. Don't forget to save your configurations if you want to come back and revisit them. Little red ripper is what we will call this one. Save. Good to go. We can come back and see this again anytime we want. Now, let's have some fun. Let's do something silly. Let's go with where is she? I want to use the Crown Victoria, but actually we're going to use the Crown Victoria. This is a free download from like forums. Just look up BeamNG Crown Victoria mod and this thing will pop up. It's on the forums, dude. It's free. It's sick. It's such a good mod. There's so many parts. There's so much like support for it too, like aftermarket thingies, and like I don't know if I paid for any parts for this, any mods. Like I think it's all just been free stuff. So we're gonna get rid of anti-lock brakes. We're gonna keep the body. We're gonna change heavy duty front suspension. I'm pretty sure you can turn it into a dually. We're not gonna do that, obviously, but we're gonna make this little desert ripper, dude. I think this is gonna be great. Have I done this before? 100%. Did I save that configuration? Nope. We're gonna go rally shocks with this one and rally springs, and it's gonna be sick, dude. I'm so excited for it. Because who doesn't love a lifted Crown Vic? Like, if you don't, there's something wrong with you. I know it doesn't look that big right now, but we can adjust that. We're gonna go quick ratio. Let's just go with drift steering. Whatever, dude. Why not? If we're gonna be getting potentially maybe a little bit sideways, dude, let's let her eat. We're gonna take off that front sway bar because that's disgusting. And we can't change to 6-spoke wheels, or can we? Hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let's look up 17. Let's look up 17/9. It's going to give us a lot of wheels that are for street cars, but not these high tide off-road wheels. And these, I know, are vanilla. So you too can put these cars on without having mods installed. And just treat this like it's a Grand Marshal, okay? The ones that I want are right behind the search bar. This is part of the struggle of dealing with your mods is sometimes it breaks some things. It's literally right behind there. Let's search for bronze and 17/9. There we go. Search for those keywords, buddy. You'll find them. All right, how we look? Do they look great? No, nope, they don't. What is wrong with my camera right now? What is wrong with my camera right now? That was making me uncomfortable. They're a little bit weird looking right now. Just trust the process. I think we're gonna go maybe like a 30-inch tire. Do we have anything that is vanilla friendly? I don't. Sand panels. Let's search for 31. Huh. 28. These are all like sand paddle tires. So this is a bit of a problem. This you might have to download some mods for. I don't know, to get different tires. How do these fit? Not even. What about when we do mud? No, I think we need a different size wheel for this. Okay, let's change this. Let's go maybe like let's see. Dude, you know what? Just get Mio's drag parts, because then you get Mio's converter and you can put whatever you want on here, dude. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's go this one, and then we'll search for 17x9. Now we have a lot more tire options, and we will go with these track fab wheels, because these are R50s. These are vanilla, and they look magnificent, dude. Let's do that here as well. So for this Mio's drag parts, I'm pretty sure it's on the repository. I don't know. Find them somehow. Okay. And track fab R50. I think that's what that says. Is that our winner chicken dinner? Okay, cool. Now, when we search tires, we will have different options. Fingers crossed. Do we? I don't even think we do. All terrain, mud terrain. Mud terrain would probably get us where we want to be. These are all the wrong size. I don't know why it's not giving me a better size. What if we do a 16? Sure, off-road beadlock. Let's just go with that. I hope that is vanilla. That's disgusting. No. Track tab brawlers. Sorry, I have too many wheels, dude. What about just something like this? Let's see what's up with these 16x7 tires. This is part of the struggle, dude, is finding a damn tire that fits. Sometimes it's a constant battle. We don't want something too big. That's actually kind of perfect. These wheels look goofy, but you know what? I think that might be the winner. Oh, dually. Okay, we're just gonna go with those, because I'm pretty sure that's vanilla stuff, and that's probably our best option. Okay, and now we do this, and we do find the same wheels. 16. What even were these? Were they TerraQuest? No. What? Sorry. Eight slots. 16x7. 8 slot wheels. Are they different colors? They look fine. Okay. 265, 75. 265 is the width of the tire in millimeters. 75 is the percentage of that width that makes up your sidewall, and R16 is the wheel size, just so you know. Okay, that is done. This is good. We're sticking with this. We're just gonna put race rear disc brakes so that way we can change the front to rear bias, because I think it's too far forward a lot of the time. I like to be able to slide out the rear end. So, you know, it's, that's what I like to do. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do rally everything. Rear airbags, dude. This was fancy. Hopefully we can lift this up. If not, we just take the fenders off the front and the rear's going to get chewed up. But that's okay, dude. And we'll just throw the 410 in this. We'll just pretend we're getting our parts from the junkyard. That's why we have these goofy ass wheels on. And you know, it's not the ideal setup, but it's the goofy setup that we're gonna run. We're done. Radiator support. Let's throw in the high performance radiator. And ooh, this has a 4.2 in it. We're gonna turn off the traction control. I don't like inner fenders. That's gross. So we're just gonna take them off. And then throw some power at it. Make some adjustments to the tuning. And we're gonna go try and have a good time. Can we go 4-valve? Sick. That just comes with the mod. This 4-valve, 2-valve, 4-valve modular motor just comes with the Crown Vic. So if you are thinking about it, if you're on the fence, if you're looking for a really good mod that's free and on the BeamNG forums, dude, get the Crown Vic. It's fantastic, dude. I love it. Can we do dual? There we go. Dual side exit. White trash, buddy. That's what I am. All right. And we're going to go. We have 295 horsepower. We're going to supercharge it, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't we? I think we're going to be good with 400 horsepower. We'll just keep this automatic transmission that comes with it. We'll even see how this stock torque converter works. We just bought it and took it to the desert. And we're going to go stage 1, maybe. Get a little more power. Oh, well, quite a bit more power. I'm a big fan of that. We'll stick with that. Race oil pan so that way it doesn't get starved of oil when we're nearly flipping over. Or flipping over. And I think we're good. Let's go to tuning. All right. And we're going to do the same. Put this about 55. Put this about 80. And I don't even remember what we had for this. I think it was like 9. We're just going to set it up just like the Ranger was. And see how it goes. I think this was about 9. This was about 12. And this was about 9, I want to say. And definitely not all that spring rate. We're just going to see what this looks like. Okay, so we need some weight. We need some spring in the front. Let's go with the magic numbers, see what that looks like. Okay, I lied. Let's just keep it up here then. I want it to be as jacked as it can get. I don't think it's going to get that jacked. That's about all we got right there. That's kind of crazy. Okay, let's send this one. And then for the rear, yeah, we'll keep it about there. It don't matter. And then we'll just bring this up to 9. Bring the rear bump damping down to about 15. And finally, ooh, let's get rid of that pressure. Let's go straight like 10 with this one. And tires stick out, but that's fine. We're not worried about our fenders. We might even just take the fenders off, dude. Should we? I think so. Let's let's just rid ourselves of these problems in the front. In the rear, you know, it's gonna get chewed up, but that's okay. Where would fenders? There we go. There's no option for fiberglass off-road fenders, so in this case, we're just playing the take them off game. And better wait. Where is it? Better safe than sorry. Go ahead and put that roll cage in. It also adds, you know, rigidity to the chassis. So, dialed. And probably going to end up losing the front bumper. So, might as well get rid of that guy too. Rear bumper. Do we need it? Probably not where we're going. All right, dude. Ripper. Let's make it like an old people color. Is there... Ooh, champagne looks old as hell, dude. Let's see. Can we make... Let's go like... I don't even know what that did. Meant to change the roll cage. There we go. It's silver, or do we run it black? Let's go black cage. Okay. And let's go test, dude. I know it's a weird day, just bringing you along for the builds, but you know, it's we got to mix it up sometimes. It feels fantastic. It's not gonna survive super long. Nah, I can't say that, dude, because these cars are actually like fantastic. They are workhorses. In this mod, I think they've planned for you to be doing pursuits. So they have planned on you wrecking this car into a bunch of things. So I think they have made it a little bit stronger. Just not like, oh, your body panels are tougher or anything like that, but in a way that, whoa, it's a little bouncy in the front. It's rather bouncy in the front. But I would kind of rather be a little bit nose happy. I'm not upset about that. We got some little jumps here. It's doing great. But dude, if you do this with a Grand Marshal, if you don't have mods, you can go out and just do the same thing, dude. Have just as much fun. That hill is treacherous. We should probably take the hood off too, so that way there's no chance of it coming up and flapping in our faces. Oh, rocks. I think it was a good call taking the bumpers off. We would have lost them already. I don't like doing this inside the car for this reason. I end up flipping a lot. Let's just get over to a decent place and let her rip, tater chip. We'll go just down those like low key whoops and start, and we'll refresh the car. Should we lose the hood right now? I think we lose the hood right now. This is part of I love doing this, dude. Just like going down, like testing things out, and then being like, nah, let's take this off and let's get rid of that part. And look how good that supercharger looks there. Anyways, like, is this stuff just floating? Yeah, but it doesn't bug me. Just we can't see up there anyways. All right, man, let's go hit these whoops. And I like the drift steering because you get a lot of angle. It's less. You can get sideways for a little bit longer, a little bit better. This is rather bouncy. It sure is. But we're also doing 100, like, okay, we're doing 80 over whoops in a Crown Victoria, which is pretty wild, if I do say so myself. It's kind of all over the place, but for a car that was not made to do this at all, I think it's doing just fine. I hope this was a good consolation video for us, you know, not being able to do RLS stuff quite yet. But my game, like, I went in, I tried to buy a new garage, and it didn't save my game. I couldn't save my game, so that was a little bit upsetting. But they're working it out every day. That Tristan from the RLS team said, like, I saw him in the forums, like, he's very active in like trying to flush out the bugs for people. And I saw him in the Discord earlier, and he was saying, like, getting all the bugs worked out and getting it working for 0.37 is like their #1 priority. And I think, you know, we all knew that, right? Like, they're on top of their stuff, but it's good to hear it from them. So, like, they're trying to get it going, boys, like, as fast as they can. They want everybody to get back to enjoying the game. And it's not like anybody has any sort of, like, special access right now. Like, I think, if there's not, like, any, like, oh, the content creators, they get, like, special access to the new hotness. Like, no, dude, we're all a member of the same, like, Patreon. We all have the same access that you guys do. And even if, like, you don't have the Patreon, they were really excited to get the latest one out for public release. I know it. And then the update happened, you know? So, I mean, that's kind of the roll of the dice with the old RLS stuff. That's what you get. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Just kidding. It's good most of the time. It's just when there's updates, it breaks, just like any other mod, dude. Like, it's not like the devs need to keep the mod guys in mind when making their stuff. I was doing so good. I'm petting Cooper with my left hand over here. So driving one-handed with my right hand, it's so hard to drive with just your right hand. For me, at least. I mean, you know, for those of us in America, I asked my buddy Dylan about that. I was like, dude, drive with your right hand, your right hand only. Tell me how weird that feels. And he's like, yeah, bro, that doesn't feel delightful. Both of us are right-handed, by the way. So this hand's usually the good hand. My left hand, I say, is only good for scratching my right hand. Like, that's pretty much how coordinated I am with my left hand. Except when it comes to driving, apparently. So I don't know. Is that just a me and my friend Dylan thing, or you two? Well, I think I've showed you what I wanted to show you, man. Just this thing ripping, the Ranger ripping, and how easy it is just to come out and build cars and have fun in the desert. And then, you know what the best part about this is, dude? New car. New car. Everything is new. Everything is fixed. Didn't cost us any money. Didn't cost us any headaches. We hit one button and we have a whole new car. How fantastic is that? And that's why I like playing this game and not getting more project cars. Project cars are headaches. Are they fun? Yeah, but it's a money pit. It's a headache. When they make it's like a toxic relationship, dude. That's me and project cars. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. So, you know, this, I compare this to fishing. A bad day in Beam is better than a good day at work. This is going crazy, dude. It's just eating through the silt beds. But of course, I mean, it has 500 horsepower. Okay, just eating is a bold statement to make. I don't think it's quite there, but yeah, dude, thanks for hanging out. I don't know if anybody hung out for like the whole thing this time. That was kind of my intentions with this, was for people to just like jump around and pick up where you want, and I'm just trying to show a little bit of here's what I do if you don't know where to look, because I have had when I first started this, I was looking for videos like nonstop of like, how do you tune off-road suspension? And this wasn't a very good, like, this does, you know, that, and here's why I did this. I'm not good at explaining that, but I'm good at showing you what I use that works for me. So here we are. And how easy it is, dude. You just copy and paste my stuff, dude. I don't care. I'm honestly flattered if you do. Just send me pictures of your rigs. Put them in my Discord. If you build something stupid like this, I want to see it. You wouldn't be alone, dude. There's tons of super sick builds. Bella, who makes the semi-truck mods, posts the sickest screenshots of their builds in my Discord. It's so fun. But dude, go out and build something. Have a good time. Do something different, dude. Get creative. If you can't paint, if you can't play guitar, come and build cars. That's what I do. This is my creative outlet. Building dumb shit boxes. But, you know, if it brings you joy, is it silly? Is it stupid? I don't think so. All right, man. Go have fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully with some RLS stuff. I can't make any promises, but I would love to get back to the goodness. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. I love you. I've had no wheel cam this whole time. I can't believe I did that to you. So sorry. But, you know, we're here for the end. I love you. God loves you. Cooper loves you. Bye.